Gabby Wilkie and Carly Duffney after tonight's win. Gabby Wilkie career-high 21 points. Carly Duffney had 18 in the win. We'll open it up to questions.
Yeah, Gabby, just huge game from you, especially from beyond the arc. What were you seeing, just being able to let it fly tonight?
You know, coming into the game, it was our pink out game, cancer awareness. So it was a big thing, like playing for other people besides ourselves, and not just South Dakota, but for the people. Like before, we said I play for, and I had my mom, so it was a pretty big game. And just because my mom's like one of my biggest role models, so I think coming out there and playing hard was a really big thing, especially for tonight.
And Carly, you guys have been in a lot of close games this year. You had 11 points in the fourth quarter. Just how crucial is that to be able to come through late in a game like that?
Yeah, I think just having the confidence to be aggressive. Coach has been talking me up in like being aggressive, driving to the rim, and I think it helps when you're playing with great teammates also, because like they can't help off of Gabby, or they can't help off of our other teammates. And Grace, obviously, they're all doubling, so then it helps give options to me.
Yeah, Grace, I know 47 points a few games ago. Just how nice is it to, add a little bit of scoring support for her in a game like this?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's helpful just, like, so she doesn't have to carry the whole load, I guess. Like, we play much better as a team, I think, like, when we're all contributing and she doesn't have to do everything herself, so.
You guys have a crucial game here in Brookings on Saturday. Just how does this build that momentum for a big game like that?
It's definitely a big game. Like, we want to go in with all the momentum, but we also we can't be too high on ourselves because obviously they are really good. But we kind of talked about, like, why not us? Like, I don't know, anything can happen when it's coming to March, so.
Yeah, there are rivals and everything, so it is built up, but it's just another game. It's one more game, so.
Awesome. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Well, that was quite the defensive battle. The offense, I think, on both ends was struggled at times. But, for us, this is quite a bit of a turnaround from the first time we played them down there in Kansas City. To hold them to 56 after the struggles that we had down there, is pretty good effort on our part and by our team. Was super proud of the effort and just the attention to detail on the defensive side. I thought we were really, really locked into the scout and to the, to what we wanted to do to defend specific players on their team, and did a great job of helping each other out. They're a team that they're really hard to guard one-on-one in space. So did a pretty good job on zero in particular. Really hurt us in the first contest. So to hold her to 11, I know it's still 11, but that's a pretty good job on her. And then, offensively for us, at times we struggled a little bit. They started out in a bit of a kind of a look that was confusing, just trying to really pack the paint and not let Grace get downhill. And then, as the game went on, we kind of settled in and were able to get it figured out. But Grace obviously, didn't have one of her easiest scoring games. She still was able to score 16, get to the free throw line, and be effective and make other, players better. But Gabby and Carly stepping up, were huge. Gabby 5 for 7 from the 3-point line was really, really huge for us. And then, obviously Carly, again, able to get to the free throw line and was really effective in getting to the rim and finishing kind of early, and then helped us again late. To have Grace as our third leading scorer takes a little bit of pressure off her when she had a tough night.
In terms of three-point shooting, they shot significantly less threes than a lot of teams in the league. How does that benefit you guys defensively?
Yeah, I mean, it allows you to not have to guard everybody out on the three-point line, and obviously that's what we were doing, right? Kind of playing tendencies and not defending anybody that wasn't a threat from the three-point line out there. So, that's definitely helpful. Now, I think the other thing too is they do have some good three-point shooters. 0, 3, 11, they're all very capable three-point shooters. I thought we did a good job of either highly contesting their three-pointers or making it tough and not giving them, giving them those looks. And in the first game, I think they hit 10 of them, and 3 and 0 had 6 of them. So, a different game today, and we limited those opportunities for sure.
Yeah, Gabby mentioned, the pink out game with emphasis with her mom. Just how much of that was something you guys could rally behind going into tonight?
For sure, yeah. I mean, I think it's one of those things where each of them have people in their life that have battled cancer or are battling cancer or will, and so we just talked a little bit about like the toughness and the resilience that people who have to go through that have shown, and if we can honor them by battling with some sort of similar effort, that would be important to do today. So, yeah, for sure. Gabby actually, she also just said to me she likes the pink jerseys, so she wants to keep wearing them every game, but I don't know if they're going to let her do that.
Yeah, Grace, third leading scorer on your team after having 47. Just how impressed you were with the secondary scoring from your team tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's, one of the areas where we've grown is that, like, there's going to be days where maybe Grace is able to, create a lot for herself and have 47 points. But on the days when that's not possible, right, when the defense is not allowing her to do that, right, like getting other people involved and I thought Gabby, as the game went on, just got more and more confident. And, she really didn't look like a freshman out there today. I thought she really played poised and wanted the ball and wanted to be in those situations. And that's really important for us moving forward, to have somebody, as young as she is, step up and not play like a freshman.
And then you guys have been in a lot of close games this year, leading into the fourth quarter after a 7-0 run. Just what was the message to the team to keep them poised?
Yeah, I mean, this is a team that's a little bit tricky to be poised against because they can throw on a press, super quick and on any possession, and they can be really, really disruptive. And so it felt a little bit chaotic, but I do think our team did a decent job of being poised. There were a few possessions where I was not sure, what the heck was happening, but, we were able to keep possession of the ball. A couple times we actually made some layups because they were kind of scrambling around and trying to trap and turn us over. I think the message is, we've been in these situations several times now, right? It's making sure that we're valuing the ball, valuing the possession. There was, a couple of stretches where, it was a timeout somewhere around the 2-minute 30 mark where we just talked about it. We need a good shot here. Whether or not we make it doesn't matter, but we need to make sure that we have a great possession here. So, I think we're getting better at that, as the season goes on.
Then series finale here, going up to Brookings on Saturday. Just how important was picking up this win before you guys head up there?
Yeah, I think important. Obviously last week, a tough week, playing ORU and NDSU, kind of getting the top 3 out of the league in 2 weeks here, 3 out of 4 games. So I think this one, especially being at home, being the pink game, being one of only 2 games left at home, I think this was really, really important for our kids. And, I'm super happy for them and proud of them for finding a way to get it out and make it happen.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.